Time to go inside your health. During pregnancy, many women complain of having memory loss, difficulty concentrating, or what they jokingly refer to as mom brain. Well, this week, for the first time, there is a new study published in the journal Nature Neuroscience, and it's giving us a clearer view of the brain changes that are actually happening during pregnancy. They may all be a normal and important part of becoming a new mother. So we have our KSTP health expert, Dr. Arkel Georgiou, here, joining us to talk about this exciting study, which I found fascinating. I do too. It's really something. So there was one woman who let them follow her brain, take images of her brain before she was pregnant, during pregnancy, 2 years after pregnancy. And they found some really incredible things.
Yes, so this was a 38-year-old neuroscientist who, of course, studies the brain, and she studied her own brain. And so what they did was 26 MRIs that started 3 weeks before. There were 15 total MRIs during the pregnancy itself, which isn't usually done. And then they followed her for 3 years later. They also took blood from her for that entire time, and they also scanned 8 other women who were not pregnant so that they could make comparisons between women who were pregnant, this woman who was pregnant, and others that are not pregnant.
Okay, let's talk about what was found inside her brain.
Well, what they found is that the brain shrinks by about 4% during pregnancy. And that's in the area called the gray matter. That's where the nerve cells really live. Now, you may think, oh my goodness, brain shrinkage. Maybe that's why they have all this brain fog. But actually, some other studies have shown that that brain shrinkage is really important because, and it's counterintuitive, because the more brain shrinkage, the more moms seem to be attached to their child later. So that brain shrinkage is part of preparing to become a mom.
So how does it impact brain function?
Well, so one is what I just mentioned in terms of the gray matter decreasing and becoming more attached. The other area that strengthened was in the area of the white matter. Now, white matter is where there's dense connections. Those are the roadways in the brain that allow you to communicate, to make connections between different parts of the brain. This is a picture from the study itself that shows how much they strengthen. And so this could improve communication and, again, improve emotional relationships.
Wow, all right, chiseling down to that matter right there. How do you think research like this is going to have an impact on doctors who are helping women along through pregnancy and women maybe even considering pregnancy?
Yeah, so the science is still a long way off, but what everyone's hopeful for is that, pregnancy is not a one-size-fits-all. So by better understanding how the brain is wiring and rewiring during pregnancy, we could maybe better understand who's going to develop postpartum depression, who's going to develop preeclampsia, and other things like that. But in the meantime, I think what we all can do is recognize that mom brain is normal, and we should give women grace, and it's part of becoming a new mom. And I thought this was a beautiful study for that very reason.
Love this.
I loved it.
Arkel, thank you so very much. And folks, we will be right back.